was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the Lord's house. This is the day that the Lord has made, and you and I, we will rejoice and be glad in it. Eye eda papa erade ede adomie one yeka nanso ode adomie enti mene wo esese eda we yedimu ahusie ubobo na wo hai itimi gifri wunsem was obi pe wotie oha wonkno needs FM. It's another Monday, a year Juada, exactly 4:33 p.m. and you are welcome to KO FIE, the Neat FM Drive, with your one and only ABENA MOET. Aya Juada idea. Now when him say it is a day of business. Bible say and say anya adwuma enidi unless you are not working by choice. I say enya wo pe. And so dear say oyo kwabrane a wabetia kenti na so wo mpa adwuma bi ni. Bible say wo mfata say wo bedidi. Say wo ye esukon ma wo sisi wo ho so. Say wo ba bia ebo so esiso. Se utumi di wusisi eya adwuma nanso won sade o se won fa nya adwuma Bible see indidi. So let us not waste this day. Baby na ye ene eyen komo kitwe bi. This is a Bible verse, actually verses that I want to share with you today. More often than not, na because me come nka ho. Omo I said they are very much in tune with their spirituality. Omo not even in tune, they feel like they are. Omo omo say omo die omo ni merade omo su merade ye. Sorry bi si wo ye papa che sorry bi. Sorry bi si mbi ya de nde ye nya nyankopo achiwade. Asoyi we say I we nya nyankopon achiwade na mo de munnim. Asoyi we say we papa chen we. Asoyi we say na asoyi members na be ko heaven na asoyi we de nko heaven. Obi ane ne de asoyi we say ori na minti wo nko heaven. Asoyi we say unchu su Sabbath day inti wo nko heaven. Obi a one reason nti a ode ko na sorry. And we all think our church or our religion is the better one, or our faith in Christianity no. Obi adwen say ni denomination ni better than obi de. Charismatic for James or Moya Papa Che, Catholic for James or Moya say, Obia James and India, because I am a Christian and I have other Christian friends from other denominations. And you should see us when we're arguing about which one is better, which one is following the doctrines of Christ. In Tiene, may Bible read the Bible verses we am I. You can read it from home. Now,
the best station in the capital.
So today I am giving you Romans chapter 14 verse 1 to 16. And the title of this particular chapter is The Weak and the Strong. Romans chapter 14 verse 1 or say, accept the one whose faith is weak without quarreling over disputable matters. Emu hana na nijidie esano jenutum abra wonene enyiano over ensema ehunhia. One person's faith allows them to eat anything, but another whose faith is weak eats only vegetables. This part is tricky. I say one person's faith allows them to eat anything, but another whose faith is weak eats only vegetables. You know how there are some people omo say, wow, we vegetarian, I was say vegetarian, and you see a renam, Nyankopon say, Obia ni de ni gidie kire no, ni nyina obia ntinye. Se oba betra kasa I worry na ma enye no Nyankopon say, and even the Bible says, the ones whose faith is weak are the ones who eat only vegetables. I don't know why it said that, but that is what the Bible said. But see, all of these people, we should accept them all. The one who eats anything or everything must not treat with contempt the one who does not. And the one who does not eat everything must not judge the one who does. For God has accepted them. Or say, dear Odi Bibiano. Yeah, dear, see, Bibiano. Me say. I didn't get on top of the food chain just to eat vegetables. No. As a we see you now say, I'm dear, mommy see you, but I'm me clean it. There be. Your mommy position I made. And ya catch me say, I am the lead, I am the Lord of the animals, and I can eat them. Me, I will eat them. But that doesn't mean that they're all banana. I said, you're on, you know. I should judge them and say, hey, you don't judge them. Same way, the person who does not eat a certain type of animal. And now, young funny say, Ubua on repok. Unso be repok, the dear na movie na, and nam win Yankupon pena. Yankupon si ja obia mani wibia, nini na waji obia atum. Yankupon si waji obia atum. The vegetarian and the one who eats meat. Number 4. I say, who are you to judge someone else's servant? To their own master, servants stand or fall, and they will stand for the Lord, for the Lord is able to make them stand. See, who are you to judge somebody's servant? Obi any master any esum. Obi ne nim, a friend is a relationship on any master war. Who are you to judge? Or say ni master no, enim eno bejina no behwiase. Na no kra no ne master ne behwiase obema no ejina. Now, this is for the ones with the Sabbath day. Or say, one person considers one day more sacred than another. Another considers every day alike. Each of them should be fully convinced in their own mind. Nacha say, obisi onu di obesu nyame Saturday. Obisi onu di obesu Nyankopon Sunday. Obia ne de hia ne se oye ahye Awurade de animunyam. At the end result of this, the whole thing is your relationship with your master. Obia wo de opese oye Awurade nti onu ne se obetu Saturday ato wa Awurade ajano. Obisu say Nyankopon owo every day, so I don't choose a day to worship the Lord. The Bible says, do not judge that person too. Or sin in number 6, whoever regards one day as special does so to the Lord. Whoever eats meat does so to the Lord, for they give thanks to God. And whoever abstains does so to the Lord and gives thanks to God. Dear Orinam no say Awurade me da wase eye wunti na menya nkwa bodo ya me babedi me dia hyewde animunyam ni nyina eso Awurade ani de Orinam no so to say Awurade me da wase wa ma menimde ne tema mehu se emoa enso ewo feelings enti me rewo mo na mehu se emoa so wo fat na me discover hu se me vegetables nkwa ebema me nkwa awa ewa asase we so that person also does it for the Lord. Leave them. Or say, for none of us lives our lives alone, and none of us dies for ourselves alone. If we live for the Lord, and if we die for the Lord. So whether we live or die, we belong to the Lord. So today I'll leave you at verse 8. Etienne me pesa meka. So we are SD ni, so we are Jehovah Witness, so we are Pentecost ni, so we are Anglican, so we are Catholic. Let's not judge each other's denomination. Let's not judge each other's religion. Once we're all doing it for the same purpose. Acquire to say, oh, there is as a wuko kumasi. Obi to me kofa kofa kofo di aside. Obi to me for street. The end goal is to glorify the name of the Lord. The end goal is to do it for the Lord. So once we're all achieving the same goal, how we get there, it is between us and our maker. And it's a who say, Obi renam, who say Obi renam, who so be repreku, who so be repreku, who so be so because on Saturday, who so be because on Sunday. Do bia bia beso nyankopon ni bia nyankopon si. Ye nyano. Na ni nyina ye de hyedi animunyam. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. And just know that the executive producer of the show is the one and only Godfather, the big boy, Father Dixon, General Manager Kensi 2020, Ken Ose Esquire, Station Manager Christian Boaji, and my baby boy, Ola Michael. For the social media, it is Freema Abanko, and my DJ is DJ Mafa. You've been broken, but I'm here. We're about to have a very, very educative and an insightful conversation. Don't go nowhere. So now you say, what's the OPS FM Ghana? Now you say, UK OPS FM, na meaning that OPS FM UK. I don't think it belongs to our boss, but still, it is nice to know that we have a sister somewhere. And we're going to have a conversation with the sister from somewhere. Menko baby, and then the bed. Now, bro, for the day. Me am crash shebe. This am kopem kuma na salad because we idea. A friend is here am ho be kyerem.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And no man better to me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wepi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba worry.
Asew.
Ye fear say this way chocolate drink. Sorry, I no pay no ne nom. Ye be chef fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne nom. And this way no ti anu a. He se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom. Ade wo hia ne so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Oh, ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized, feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Oh, no one else but you. Say, non trouble, no, one else but you. Moko beni tamamo. No one else but you. Non c'ho da, no feno.
Roble matesa, obere he ache. Ekeke chuchuta hulo panaku obere he ache. Chimbolo.
And as you are listening to this song, do not judge. The Bible says, take the message and do not shoot the messenger. So if you have been following the story or if you have been following us on Entertainment Ghana, when you said last week a story be on Mr. Logic, on any artist most pens, most pens you share Mr. Logic say our record label obetimi abuano chesen ko obetimi abuana man ne carry and tumpo because most pens is a musician. Most pens was from Canada. Also Obedru Koman who say it wasn't what he said and everything they didn't tally. Obedru yano Obehun say Ghana ne ka say be record label a enye ni nyina na be sponsor with fana wa na adu sika. It's music videos so there you baby obekọ baby obeba baby obedi ni nyina yo no a. Omutu ko music video South Africa ni nyina yo no a. Also introducing Mr. Logic ma obi ma Mr. Logic as obu ni pakro no kakra ema ni pakro ndi Mr. Logic ko court ni ade nsam no do so amedu bebe hu so no amu na Mr. Logic abu no rent or the man no ni ade ni na Mr. Logic emtua ama fiera ebe lock ni dan o say it was a whole lot music videos hotel for music videos over 6 back up ne bae eni ama no eto so say bedu baby residence permit hotel aka for 3 years na 1 year pe nsam no munyan most spends the video about her Mr. Logic threatening say he will kill her. He will kill her even when she thinks that the issue is done anyway. No, Amani si krom ha bim no si krom ha obekuno. Mr. Logic, ewie on Nana Romeo etwhwenkomo. Let's go and listen to what he had to say, and then I'll also add my 2 cents. Mr. Logic say only most spends were in an intimate relationship. Yonkoti mba.
Also, ana say course in terms the seminar. Multiple learning so I am long Kodana. Or sending the link, a Facebook link, you don't understand the mommy. I mean, BBC cost. But before the crowd, I didn't bet that, and I no catch them, they say, Obigu minimas.
Okay.
Because we in Tokwa, Koso, and I said, course, in terms this month ago, I've been sharing, I understand this me. Seminar. Multiple learning so I am long Kodana or sending the link, a Facebook link, you don't understand the mommy. I mean, BBC cost. But before the crowd, I didn't bet that, and I no catch them, they say, because we in Tokwa, Koso, and I said, course, in terms this month ago, I've been sharing, I understand this me what Bruchebi. And he Santo Quay, Koso, and Tuma, a yen Tokma make us say, not any professional, not my own Tokma, sorry to say, or don't Semon Tokwa. Make us say, or don't want Semon Tokwa, make us say, me apologize to my woman, my wife, my lady, say, and then make me be beside me, so day. Because na dia ke se ka me mani on na otu mi fo ma mi nti sa odom se mon tokwa na na fu ba ema bifo ba ya nche mi bifo kan sembia me so le de me ko kan ya yen nti enyen tokwa oni me ko mba na se last week yen tokwa yes this month ni a yina ya idom ye jama na ka obi akra movie on yes say BTC ni aka copyright issue any production issue ni get officially no bia fa ne kwan en say me tiwa me lawyer send me linka me ko hwe ya ne ko MBC na ekoso
okay oka se odo oka odo a aseche ne sen awuraba no na one no etwempna na bibi odo wo muntam ase na were you dating her
make I say Asemba the only way I'll be chimney then that's the one who we cannot pay. Media Asemba no pray years to come via me to send a baya which nabino obisity master man with Naki Biamame.
Okay.
Mean chantro na a chino Bibi could pim video because David na I'm empathy David.
Okay. Okay.
Na menino juma.
Okay.
And na fish na ono many ono die many men tem na say na ye wo nim odon sem so
okay.
Na bibi sa go home even though I mean say enye professional make I say may advise all my fellow label owners and artist managers say the only artist or buy juma but na me man pan e man no ye the hands to we flange jo and for one course na tibianu because e dey asempa na be bro the time of now can say be I mean to me corner say be mo na akoye emotional issue
okay
yes na bibi sa akoso
okay enti ohwa e de ben pa na sia said they woka say 6 months ago and on ni nya ntawantawa na no kura na enye Ghana na ya manone said they wo amanone na oba no so amanone no monya mu differences wo hodada nti 6 months ago and mu have mu banta na obi beka said they be na asia afi and again na ba bonti abe video a all cansem eto Mr. Logic so e de na asi
before get no be Ghana June na before we Ghana no na say na ejumo bi wo ho che so ya dem da seminia matipa na get no be Ghana June na before we Ghana no na say na ejumo bi wo ho che so ya wanje nti no ye say nka obi di kan akọ South Africa na ejumo no yakoto aso because na say okoye wed obi ai say so okoto ewo manone nti ono koye na me so ye den mi di later na enimu na ipoye no plans na yekura no plans no delay by because South Africa on the video director only ni kasa there I give say 2 weeks na obetini nka
Accra FM
me say plans na yekura ipoye na kasa ni plans ni delays ni ade bi nti enimu na ile say okay sa na be ye dia mo say okọ Canada na ne ba ba be wo ne butini ba be wo nti person no ko Canada na on ko fena ne ba because the person is telling na mo na me sima
Ebusia, this is what Mr. Logic had to say about the threatening of most pens. Or say, Erani the only near Juma, now so, and Punatrium Tawantawa, and Nunama Abaya no yesan. And it's quite sad. It's quite sad. It is quite sad. If I'm giving my 2 cents, I do not believe a word he says. I don't. And it is not fair that you can threaten somebody's life. It's like right now the conversation has shifted from he threatened her life to we had an intimate relationship. And so what? People kill their wives. People kill their girlfriends. People even kill their mothers. So if you tell me that anyways, and look, yeah, that's why for be shy. Am I magana bad anymore? Yesrem. Let's all do better. The one thing you can get out of this is ask yourself, does he truly have a court case with somebody else? If he does, then you can see it's a pattern. Because Yeah, we say a woman scorned is all of that, but please, there is audio evidence of you threatening this girl that man so via semna mikablia. Let us all be guided in this country. That's the way. Abusia. Moko mabasi isia. Enko baby.
Like saying a big thing, oh. Your grace makes the difference. Just they embarrass me, oh. I like it, oh. I like the way you they lead me, oh. Promotion everywhere, contract everywhere, plenty money everywhere. Cause you they lead me every day. I say I like it, oh.
So like I said, and yet today, and Kaminim said there was a piece of him in the UK. I never knew. And I'm glad because UK that I'm going to tell them that please, I work in your sister station. Please let me enter, please. So I told you this afternoon we're about to have an insightful and educative conversation. Last week I told you that we're going to introduce a new segment called My Success Story, where we're going to talk to people from all walks of life. And yeah, now most of the time we associate success with riches, but sometimes it's not just that. Success is not necessarily attributed to so much money. Somebody can be very successful in something, and then their value is not really monetary. It is something else. Like your opinion on that matter. That is what we mean by somebody successful in something. So I can tell that this person is my senior in this industry. So today I'm about to learn a lot from her. She what's more than a phone I change all of us. You see the switch because they will disgrace me today. So I'm about to put on my thinking cap and my English cap. Let's get into it. So Valerie is a complete package, presenting Peace FM UK Wednesday morning breakfast show for 6 good years, Diamond Radio UK for 1 year, and then stepping into the African radio arena in Ghana. Valerie quickly developed a reputation as a media siren. Her unique self-styled blend of engaging wit coupled with natural empathy cuts through the ether, captivating listeners and viewers. A natural conversationalist, possessing infectious enthusiasm and a zest for life that draws listeners and viewers in with an enticing blend of chat and humor. Valerie is proficient in quickly building strong relationships with people, community resources, and is able to maintain detailed records, meet deadlines, manage multiple tasks at one time, whilst making strong decisions and aligning herself with the policies and ethics of the professions that she's working within. If there's no success, I don't know what else is. Ever the consummate professional, Valerie draws on years of experience gained through modeling, acting, voiceover, DJing, a children's advocate, youth mentor, social worker, and a speaker, which combined to a stunning effect whilst working in her favorite role as a presenter. Due to Valerie's life and work experiences, she believes that we all have an ability to make positive changes regardless of age, faith, or ability, and this has resulted in her becoming a motivational speaker and delivering talks to both men and women who are incarcerated in jails, and also to the youth in communities within the UK and Ghana. Ebusia, this is the person I'm having a conversation with. And in all honesty, I am in awe of the person. Valerie, welcome to Ghana. I mean, I know you've been here for a while, but I am now officially introducing you to welcome to Ghana.
Thank you so much. I'm a bit disappointed that you didn't say Akwaba.
Oh, you know, it's so cliche. It is so cliche. Everybody will say Akwaba. How many times have you heard Akwaba in Ghana since you came?
Quite a few.
I tell you, once they hear the accent, oh, Akwaba.
Yes.
And what do you respond with?
Hi.
So, I mean, your name is not entirely African. It is not African at all. Valerie E.A. Campbell.
Valerie Elizabeth Ann Campbell.
So, does that mean you do not have any traces of African in you?
You know, it's funny you should mention that because I actually call myself Jinglish, which is Jamaican English.
Oh, Jinglish.
Jinglish.
Oh,
However,
so you know the parts what them.
yeah, man, always. Can walk the walk and talk the talk.
Blood clots, blood clots.
Hey, I don't like that word, you know, sister. I really don't like that word.
What's the meaning though?
I'll tell you off.
Then is that bad?
It's really
Oh,
bad.
Ghanaians, we have been misusing blood clots.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Also,
So
you're half Jamaican, half.
I was born and raised in England. My parents were born and raised in Jamaica.
Oh.
However, my forefathers apparently are Ashanti.
Ooh.
Yes.
So but that means your grandmother didn't know her roots in Ghana.
No.
So it's like you just have that 1-2% somewhere of
Yes.
Ghanaian in you.
Yeah. And I'm going to find it.
Find it. We need you to find it. So is that why you're in Ghana, like to discover your roots, or why are you in Ghana?
I guess it's part of it. I mean, my whole journey is it's a book, and I'm writing a book at the moment.
Oh, what's it
about
called?
my journey. Oh, it's called Behind That Smile because I'm always smiling.
But is there behind that smile? Usually it's like there's a tragic story. I hope there is no tragic story behind that smile.
It's basically my journey, and you know, we know in life that we have highs and lows, and everybody has to go through these things, you know. And so, for me, the story is more about hope. You can go through things, and you can get through things, and all the way through these things, I smile because I know something is better that's coming along the road.
You talking about behind the smile is going to divert my conversation a bit.
Okay.
But then we're going to come back on track.
Need FM.
Has there ever been an incident where you thought like, I mean, behind that smile, for you to want to write a book about what you've been through, that means there was that one thing that nearly broke you.
There's been many things that's nearly
Give me
broken
one
me.
that is like stuck in your subconscious.
Marriage.
Ooh, was a bitter experience.
Absolutely.
Was he abusive? Was he a narcissist? Wow. So I mean, this whole marriage we have is not for just African women. It's all over the world.
Marriage happens all over the world. And you know, one thing I've learned from marriage is you really have to be 100% on who you're marrying, because sometimes many men and women can wear these masks that fall off when they're married.
So now let's get back into your journalism journey. Have you always known you wanted to be a journalist? Were you always a talkative? What was it that made you want to be a journalist?
I wouldn't even call myself a journalist
What would you
because I
call
don't
yourself?
like writing. I'm actually classed as being dyslexic.
Oh,
Hence another hurdle.
doctor diagnosed you of it.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not sorry, because it's just a label. We don't have to wear these labels.
So
that are
for
put
somebody
on
who
us.
doesn't know what dyslexia is, what is it?
Learning. We look at
You
things.
hate
we look
learning.
At things. No, it's not that we don't.
You can't concentrate in class.
All these, what you're saying, are clear traits of being dyslexic. You know, you can write different letters back to front, but dyslexic's not just about writing. It can be like, I can run to the top of the stairs and think, what did I come upstairs for? All these things. No, you're not.
Because that happens to me a lot. Like I go into a room and I'm like, why am I even here? Then I go back again.
We just learn things differently.
Differently.
Yeah, we learn things differently. And many famous people, like, for example, Richard Branson, he's dyslexic.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg, she's dyslexic.
Whoopee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are many people who are dyslexic.
That's the silver lining.
Right.
So now, okay, should we say presenting? What journalism is broad. So whether you hate to write or not, you could be a journalist.
I could.
Yeah, so you're a journalist. The fact that you're not writing doesn't mean you're not. So did you always know you wanted to be one, a presenter?
I think for me, I was always a class clown. I was always entertaining people, whether it was singing or comedy. I like comedy. I love comedy. People just say, you're a bit of a character. Yes, I am. God made me this way.
This way, and we like it.
Absolutely.
Well-behaved people seldom make history. They should leave us alone.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because every time, well, not every time, the few occasions I've been to the doctor will say, oh, do you have any allergies? And I'll say, yes. Bad manners and miserable people.
Oh, so that is so because you've always wanted to entertain people, you knew you wanted to be like presenting.
No, I didn't. And I mean, how I fell into doing radio was I used to attend. It was called Sing Out Choir because I love singing. So we used to go to this weekly attendance, and I was giving a lady a lift home that lived near to me, not knowing that she worked at BBC in Manchester, UK.
Wow.
So then one day she just said to me, Valerie, and I'm like, uh-huh. She said, have you ever thought of doing radio? I said, no. She said, but you have the voice for radio.
Yeah, you do.
I said, I have the voice for many things. It doesn't mean I should be. Yeah, I was a bit bolshy back then. I've calmed down
You thought like, no way in hell, I'm going to do that.
So I was invited onto BBC to talk about being, I want to be actress, I want to be voiceover. And because I'm so into comedy, they liked me and they just kept invited me back on again.
Wow.
And they said, you really need to do radio. And I said, I know, I actually like it. Can I have your chair?
And they gave it to you like that.
No, they didn't.
It took a while.
They sent me off somewhere first.
So, would you say that you had it easier than the average person? Because most of the time, people say getting into the entertainment industry, especially like radio, is like just a few. People struggle. People fall in bad hands. Have people sleep with them. Would you say that it is just a myth, or you had it easy?
I'd say it's a hard one because, you know, when I started doing radio, I started in a community radio. And it was after the lady said to me, find somewhere in the community and do it voluntary. And I said, does that mean I won't get paid? She said, yeah. I said, okay. So within a week, I saw the advert in the newspaper that were looking for presenters. So I was working as a social worker at the time. I'd just come out of court, not for myself, representing somebody. And I knew I had to go for this appointment. So I turned up to this, to a studio. I walked in, there was like a panel of people looking at me and I was like...
a whole interview going on.
Yes. I'm like, okay. So I'm sat there and they looked at each other and I was speaking, this is how I speak. And they looking at me as if to say, no, she's too serious, no. Oh. So I just thought, I need to do something to break
Lighting
the ice.
up the mood.
Yeah. So all of a sudden I just said, I can't talk the talk and walk the walk, you know. And they just all laughed and said, you're in.
Just like that.
Just like
All
that.
you needed was an accent, the whole Jamaican thing.
I was in, brethren.
Wow. I know you can't speak Tree, and then my listeners speak Tree, so I have to translate what we've been doing so far.
Okay.
Etiabusia, I feel now joining conversation. Yeah, yene Valerie Campbell and I twitching common. Valerie, obeweza so eminia ewo radio mu, ewo amanoni, ewo UK. Waye ejuma wo Peace FM UK, waye ejuma wo Diamond Radio UK. Valerie aye nema bebre, waye social worker da, waye DJ da, waye children youth mentor da, waye children's advocate. Waye nema bebre. Enkomo aye ni twitwi mbisa ne say once obi a okwan ofa so a owura industry ni mu. Bibisa no so ono ne ba ne so ndi oso ni nyina. Na chese obeba no aboba na fo no mo sere kwa de bia na o mani pani jo ko doctor hokra the doctor no kra sere kaka na bibisa Valerie unhu ni say we radio bebo no say me he mo free mesu nko na dafo ni say obra one time mo invite no mo invite ni de bia say o mo bia ni ginom kan say no seriously you should consider this and na me beto aso bisa ni say o starting at say de bia na mo de ne ye say o bebra say na we room ana wo de wa mre o so de wa mre sa at ebi mu bre na no a social worker and who advert newspaper muso mo pe your friend is saying presenter odru honu ma omo ye interview ni just sister I is serious as any say I'm so chana na ba na mo kwa recidivism odru honu mo say ye nya ho was start talk part one there I say all the part I know is vulgar so I say me walk the talk me walk the walk and talk the talk when I kind say you're in and I say aha e bu say ho na etwishim komo na dru enti no ye ba beto aso I know you don't understand, but you know I'm not lying. You get the gist, okay? So now, modeling, acting, voiceover, DJing, children's advocate. Hey, Valerie, why? Youth mentor.
Yeah.
One person. You do not look that old.
You've actually missed something out.
What?
I'm also a certified football coach.
is it that you have more than 24 hours in a day?
Well, it sounds like it,
or
doesn't it?
maybe because is it the same 24 hours that we all have? Because I don't know how I can use that 24 hours to do modeling kakra. How? Like, can you give me the in order of the occupation? Okay, so I started with modeling, and then I got here, and then they told me to do this, and I now became an actor.
Right.
So please, let's do it.
Okay. So wow, where do I start? Okay, so I went to college and I did welfare studies. Then I got into youth work. Then I went into social work. From social work at the same time, I was working as a radio presenter, TV presenter training I did. I was a host at a comedy store where I was also a DJ. Then I qualified as a speaker, certified. Then I was speaking.
What happened before you continue? What were you speaking about?
Motivation. Really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I guess it all goes back to my book.
Like the TED Talk thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a whole new story. I was invited to do a TED Talk. That's a whole new story.
Okay.
That's a whole new
so
story.
it was
The best station in
so
the
you were
capital.
getting your certificates
Need help.
simultaneously while you were doing this, and you were doing.
Yeah.
Is it that you didn't like life? Is it that you were not really happy, so you wanted to fill your days, or you really wanted to do all of these things?
You know, if you've read the Bible, with due respect, it actually says anything is possible. You just have to believe and have faith.
You're Christian.
And I know who I serve, and I know who's got my back. So if I choose to do something, it's like anything. If you really want to do something, it's like people used to say, oh, women don't know how to play football. Really? Okay, let me get the certification and prove you wrong.
So coming to football certification, I mean, things you do with your legs. How do you get a certificate for it? Like, I mean, you're just throwing your legs.
Okay, so there was a team in the UK called Crew Alexandra, and I used to drop my son there as a child, and they just said, we need female coaches. Can we put you through for free? And I'm like, it won't cost me. They said no. I said, okay, it's rude not to.
So you then just went to, like, did you learn on the job? Or
Yes. Yeah. I loved playing football anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So all of this, would you say it pays a lot, or they're just passion?
They're just passions. They're passion. I love doing it. I mean, you know, I was a social worker in the UK, and I was paid to leave because of institutional racial bullying. However, I could still.
You can't say that. You can't drop that bomb
I know,
like that and just keep valuing.
Right.
You can't say you. No, you have to enter that place.
Unpick it. Let's do this.
So you were facing racism in your workplace.
Racial bullying.
So
Yeah.
they were bullying you.
They were my colleagues that were bullying me. It wasn't the people I was working with, and the issue was for me. I was a qualified social worker. I was doing TV, I was doing radio, and the young people liked me. I was very popular. I was very good at my job.
The whole Jamaican thing.
Yeah, man. And because I was a very strong black woman, it's like they didn't like that.
They were all Caucasians.
I think there was one who was dual heritage, which told me she can choose to be black or white.
So was it physical, the bullying, or it was just all mouth?
It was more emotional, and it was quite underhand, because you can't be seen to be out with being racism anymore. It's all underneath. So I took myself off sick because I thought, I'm not doing this anymore. The head came to my house and she said, Valerie, I'm going to tell you your problem. This is all in one of my talks that I do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my problem?
Your problem?
Yes. I know exactly what she was going to say. She said, yes, your problem is the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you look, the way you're assertive, the way you're popular. People really like you. And I'm like, go on, I dare you to say it, because you're black. But I know how you feel because I have a dual heritage child. I said, there's the door. Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Oh, yes, she did.
Immediately I would have been in prison by now. Was bad.
Well, I've you know,
like you've gone past it, you've been through it. Like I bet you're looking at the vase by you and you're like, if this
you know,
woman
I'm a kickboxer, so I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, thinking, okay, that's why I said.
Go for the neck area.
I think you need to leave.
Because if I go for the neck area or the groin, you did. Wow.
Well, you know, and
then they paid you to leave.
Yes.
Was it huge though? Was it worth like?
It should have been bigger. It should have been bigger.
You didn't
the whole process, you know. And since I left that job, I heard you talking before I came in about money. Yeah. You know, I can get paid a lot of money doing what I did, consultation. It's not about money sometimes. It's about peace of mind. Peace of mind. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, basically.
Oh. Yeah. Wow.
It's all good. It's all good.
Though?
I'm still here. I'm still here. They didn't kill me.
And since that company, have you faced more racial bullying or?
No.
Now you surround yourself with the positivity.
Absolutely.
So do you work for anybody now, or
No.
you work for yourself?
Yes.
And it's fulfilling.
It's very fulfilling.
Oh, so you said you were a mother.
Yes.
But now you're a divorcee. So
yes.
How were you combining all of it? Because if your marriage was not good, that means that man gave you hell. So if you did, how were you combining the bad marriage, the child or children?
Child, but he was older, so he was not with me anymore.
So how are you comparing your job? How are you combining your job and your marriage? I mean, the way you were saying you were lively, everybody loves you. Mm-hmm. How were you able to come to work with a mask on and then?
You know, when you're married to a certain kind of person, you put on this front that's not necessarily real. It's a mask.
Mm-hmm. So every time it's like you come to and kind of like leave the depression day, and then you enter and you're like, "Whoa, let's do this," and then when you get out of the door, you pick it up again.
It's very false. Very false.
Wow.
So I want to encourage people. You need to know who you're marrying. Because again, many people wear masks. You need to know who you're marrying. And don't just marry for the sake of marrying.
Because everybody is marrying. Would you say your marriage affected your career in any way?
I would say it took me off the path that the Lord gave me, because it was a distraction.
You could tell this was not from the Lord. It was my own mess.
It was my
Needs FM.
Do you see yourself marrying again?
Absolutely. Why not? I'd never say never.
You'd never say never. Never say never.
You have a man for me.
I mean, you're not bad.
Don't mind him.
So what exactly are you doing in Ghana at the moment?
What am I doing in Ghana?
Yeah.
That's a very good. I'm transitioning.
You can afford to transition like that.
I'm transitioning. At the moment, I'm reading. I'm working with a church in the Spintex area. Considering going back into empowerment.
Okay.
Because I would say since I've been here in Ghana, which is coming up to 8 years now, I've seen a lot, and there's a lot that can be done here.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
Did you focus on Ghana because of your link to Ghana, or you've always loved Ghana as a country and you decided to work here one day?
No.
Is it because of the bloodline or?
What happened? Okay. So, is it because of the bloodline? No. I came through this experience from work, and I was like, okay, what am I going to do now? Then a lady from church asked me if I would speak at her wedding. I assumed it was in Manchester or London, UK. She said, no, it's in Ghana. And I'm like, right, okay, I'm going to Ghana.
She's just going to book your ticket, just come and talk at her wedding.
Yes.
Wow.
And that was after I came back from Brazil. When I finished work, when someone did the same, can we take you on holiday? And I said, okay. She said, we're going to Brazil. I'm like, okay, we're going to Brazil.
Wow.
I went to Brazil. I was talent spotted. I went back 3 months later to be in a feature film in
wow.
Brazil. Yes.
That's where the acting comes to play. The acting in your whole
your
bio.
That's one of the roles that I had. Then I came back and the lady asked me if I'd speak at her wedding, which was here in Ghana. I came to speak, and then within a week I was on television talking about women in sport. I spoke at an international youth conference, and I worked on a project called Books and Boots with Yao
Yawampofu.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. But at the same time, I was coming back and forward from the UK, and in the UK, I set up a business, but I didn't actually get it fully off the ground because my mother passed away at the time, so I just put everything on hold. But I also have a business in the UK.
So you're going to go back and finish your business in the UK. So we're going to see you frequent Ghana. Like if I come to the airport, I'll be seeing you go back and forth. Oh, so now you are like our sistering. Have they given you a Ghanaian name yet?
Yes.
What's your Ghanaian name? Oh, you've forgotten. Which day born are you?
Wednesday.
Equia.
That's it.
Your name is Equia Sampana.
Why Sampaya? What's that?
It's like a jargon. You see the way, like your whole Jamaican vibe. So yeah, Equia Sampana.
Sampana.
So Valerie, let's say there is a young girl, a young boy somewhere listening to you, going through it, doesn't know what to do with their lives. Somebody's thinking that time has beaten them up. They don't know what to do. Somebody is lost. What would you tell them?
Okay, so the first thing I'd say to them is have a look at your friends. Who do you have around you? Because I think if I look back, if I was to tell somebody, give someone some advice from my own stance, the things I may have done wrong and my own mistakes, I would say, like I said, have a look at who you have around you, who you're calling friend. Because a lot of the time, people you're calling friend, they're not your friends. They're not. So that's really important, and to know yourself. Firstly, read your Bible. Read your Bible. And I think, I've not always been a Christian. I've not always been in God. I've only been on this journey, I would say, for 10 years. And I know that many people have been following God for years and years and years and years and years. So mine's relatively new, but we know that the Lord is quite progressive. So I would say, know God, because He's kept me grounded. He really has. My journey with God He's kept me grounded. So the other thing I know that it's like I have a calling to do is ministry. Now, for me, ministry is not all about standing on the pulpit. It's evangelizing, which means you can do it online.
Yeah.
And the word says go. So I know that 2025, I have to go with
So now we're going to see a lot of you on our social media with your sponsored ads telling us about God. I think that, if you, on Judgment Day, he says, what did you do? You're like, go to my ads.
Right.
It was all about you, God. I bet they have internet there.
Right.
I think we should all start doing same.
Right. And back to your question, sorry, I've digressed.
Oh, don't worry, we love it.
So the first thing I would say is your friends. The second thing I would say is look to see what you like to do, because it could be a gift, it could be your purpose. Find something you want to do.
Even your hobby could be your purpose.
Yes. And don't rule anything out. It might sound crazy. Like me with my business, it's called I Am the Voice International. I am the voice. So everything is around the voice, because I believe that God gave me this voice to do something with it. So what do you like doing? Home into that.
Valerie say, "Dear, we are out to say, Mimiti way, manage a treble. Ubu and any genius, when you ji humbia, bet me about say a tra, a bit about say a hundu to our brabum. Nipa baku, Usha and Yama, oh yeah, a nipa baku, yet Moja Bakuna and Namu, she doesn't have 3 hearts, she doesn't have 4 lungs, she doesn't have 3 kidneys. It's the same anatomy. All of us, we are the same. If she has been able to do it, why can't you? And Jesus said we have become too money driven. And then Bibiana Yesika. It is us, I don't know when you're catching change, and say, there be 1 year, there be. Who name impact her will make you will be a problem. And Tino, and now, yes, what if I qua? What's your idea so? So. And that's your way, or try your way, Yenini na daku. Baku, every farmer. Valerie, thank you so very much for having this conversation with us. Do you have any last words, social media handles, whatever you're having going on? Then we can end this conversation. Yeah.
I just want to say that, you know, what I found, I don't think it's just in the UK. I think it may also be here in Ghana.
Yeah.
Is that children don't talk. I don't know if it's a cultural thing.
Yeah, we're being trained to be timid. Like children must keep quiet, be respectful.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And me, I find that an issue as a social worker and my own experience that children need to talk. They have to talk to get it out. It's a bit like, how can I put it? It's a bit, imagine you're an adult and you've been carrying this backpack on your back for years. And in this backpack, you're putting out what everybody said, how you've been treated, or negativity. Ooh. And it's pulling you. It's pulling
you back.
And until you put that down and have a conversation, you're not going to be able to climb that mountain because something will stop you because you've got too much in that bag. Yes.
Unload yourself, people.
Unload.
Sometimes you need to sit your mama down and say, Mama, you messed up. Sometimes you need to tell your daddy that what you did, I didn't like it. Because it's true, in Africa, dear, we have been trained to be timid. So, any last words, but I can see David is signaling you. Yeah.
Just that, really. And if anybody wants to reach out to me, I'm on Instagram, V5EA Campbell.
V5EA Campbell.
Or I Am the Voice International.
Okay.
And on Facebook, it's Valerie Campbell.
We'll tag your handles on our social media.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Brilliant.
Valerie, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
For having this conversation with us. I learned so much from you. I have to start doing more with my 24 hours. This is not enough. Ebusia, don't go nowhere. We're about to have conversations about money. Yakawa CCR.
Says it's coming down today to perform a miracle for you and I. Very far from the mercy, but you give him the opportunity to worship your majesty, to eternity, to the Holy Trinity. Angels are singing, seraphim and cherubim. Okoto nenyame atamnana mesuma kutunibio meponi dindo namakase igwe na mesasido amaya tuwa igwe na mesaside igwe na mesasida enyano igwe na mesaside host above, be quiet those below. Yeshua HaMashiach is coming down today. Sanjanin is a Sankuba for Dinechi. It didn't suit in the name. Unbreakable, it didn't name.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Twem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no ntum wo ho. Me be mo anu nso wo hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wapi ho. Wo ka se batete e da fom wo.
This way chocolate drink.
Crash up pay baba wari.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink ya sorry anopa no ne yenom. Ye bi chef fridge no no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti ano a, he se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom, ade wo hia ne so hye.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so hye.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies
life just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Oh, ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think
Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Abusia afi 2025 a yeremu ehia de etwemu Yesu dim ohia ne ahokere etwemu Yesu dim sen afi we ni so otumi ka say me nua ka me 5 cedis pe e wo se ujai ka e wo se o ka say me ni sika kwa me account no nya me 500 Ghana enu no bi ka bi onya say bi o sika puduo bi ano yadwuma bi o da bi watoto na na mon ye it afi 2025 yi yani Mr. Julio Jima na ekọ fiscal policy analyst on church ye kwan you bet to me your finances bet me your tumpon and yes idea ya bre ankasa Mr. Julius official pa
I think committee
me sure bonye udie pa why
come bonye mindi empa
udie
my film my case mindi
I said that say what block every status cause me
David been block here
hey
that's all me who film my status
but say you bet me udie utumi hu ye de ba ye hu udie
me block you be ABS or health settings because first na me hu ba me hu watch but film there na nu ya ka me hu
no chile o
I overheard me status it me so I active
okay so this 2025
yeah let me say financial literacy last year started and I know say yes yeah there a lot of the principles so say a segment though you come about finances and I say financial matters and yet pure finance and as a classroom finance near discuss so applied
yes
yeah finance into I say practicalizing some of the things that we really put out there and just a recap of the year last year I know say okay we
but these are
things this is the city
last year was a good student
a Bruno cried you were off budget
I tried very hard
you did
it's changing government so my money was changing
it was changing
yes
it's I believe say a lot of spending went during Christmas because of the festivities chilling kakra it's
and
okay I mean
it's a basic necessity in life Mr. Jima
that's chilling right
like taking care of the needs
I won't say they classifying it's the gospel according to ABENA this is a basic necessity it's yeah I get it the money actually kakra but the most important thing is that we will not be off our budget start our conversation with budget and you say to me they toto your dada sits now I finish into G and obi an check by the end of the year once after Christmas and I say you run New Year more I clear now into once have some our balance stuff I tend to as I cut to you and you and say that those are the things that discuss here but in this year of unse na say admonition kakra for the year so that we know what to do admonition but just feel my reckon saying say ye bechichi ye wore and I say ye bedin kita osu bi but also admonition is about lifting people ye bechi that's right thank you that is what we first of all have to do because you ain't mean throw your home to say you be case ka say my bra yen share your home crime people are down beginning of the year there are so many things that have happened obi nhwano you see market in the cantonment say so many things have gone on within some few weeks and I say you're crossing from December to January until say you rafi for be mu na yenina no ABENA New Year
resolution.
You see, I don't believe in those things anyway. But those are the things that yede ekase ye pese ye bibi afia ye be simono until you have so many things that you want to do beginning of the year. Also to me putting in some effort to be enfankom, and what effort na ebe nso no eya na sika kakra ye den e de ka ho, but also to me etse afena ye na say send ye be ya see ye drive ye home with our finances na we carry people along. Me that is the most important thing. It is first one and number say if share 2025 year total completion, transformation, and are releasing what we don't need.
Hey.
Yes. Also, yeah, the nyoma bibria chichire ye ho ahyehyɛ ye ho so ache. You hold on to things that a baby crown or not emfanfa so be brain. And talking about nyoma, and I'm looking at all things into whether physically, mentally, emotionally, obi o ha nyoma nkoye mano into the timbia no na why better and sad.
Yeah.
Such a person no go kasika some dia chena for hano o tete na brabo sikano also to me eka on a mindset be the person is up there, you get it, because money or finance is spiritual. It's all prepare ni pane mind na se ni pay burden than so they be no be bria. That is not that platform, and as a such person ye ko kasika se media channel into afia ye room in 2025 and us yeah baby I will see money this year.
Amen.
Oh yes, and you see physically, you be your studio and you say, but any miracle. Because what I want, because I been pese be in your man I can wear cheer. Who's if you are piece on it there. We buy this money, you know. It's your baby practical and make send your baby will contribute.
Amen.
Then at the end of the year we'll see money, because I said if you kind of savings and we don't really practicalize it. But before we do that, and what I'm saying to your viewers, and say it is okay and your match kosu we are see more yedene or Ghana name krano from last year in your memoir dene. But yen can't to us so I say no way na they be odon sash or them without doing anything. Abena why maybe I don't expect anything. Afene there send you start to know and then 20th. Okay, I'll say I think say this January has moved faster than other Januaries.
Hey.
I don't know, I may be wrong, but that is how I say it.
Because they be 8 to September.
No, because I said next week now. I supposed to mean like 1 week now.
Next week, maybe I can't 1 week. Next week, last week.
Yes, it's that total transformation. Per se, and bravo mono. You beat me to that level now. Some or how being fame free years. Let's release ourselves. In your mind, here, let's give it out. So one time, and I wash and I own here with the command man. Just give it out. Remember, and your mic are crazy just because we want to be free. Aside that, you keeping your man, so you're seeing free because we have to create room for new things in our life, and that is what we say and prepare it here for now. Across board, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, wherever you are, free yourself up for the year. It's a new year, 2025, blessings, if you don't free yourself, you ain't mean kaskas infantry. The second one will be say, you ain't me align here. So we know me or baby fakosa. People don't smell opportunities. People don't. Say Freema smells money because more can be try me, and it's our money. It's already now the mindset and what you needed that. And you don't be surprised when this year Freema becomes maybe extra richer than some of us. It's normal. It's show us the way. It's normal. You get it. I'll say that mindset and they say we should be infant a subconscious mind. Or your subconscious, your koda, you'll see it me dreaming an opportunity, a dreaming sika because the old dreaming as a man thinks so koda na so the shower dreaming museo sika na nye kwan bonus so ye kan isa no bi tie je we ka say bia kwan bonus da bi okoda think about something, be progressive. Sika no bia opportunity be ejume be business be na pese on start here. All these are avenues this sika be den ebe bro enti ye share your subconscious mind more your koda na ebo ho pae na ye dwene de koda ye mu na ye dwendwen automatically manifest in the physical. So we find ourselves doing something, and that is how in your a working man call for. But the koda we did the anumusu na the koda, and also toy agbam oko neni better till na awobe 8 o'clock. And all this annual I've been another victim. Work on that. And those things no, I mean, you won't mean creativity. Money will not come to people like that. If you like, I say, no, like Abena, we have to be conscious about money.
Okay, so like you have to like literally think about it.
I mean, who's he can need bien? Yes, he can need bien what or Tiwan no musa keke. I mean, it doesn't work. Me who be that? And these are the secrets about boy and send ya make us say the year na one blessings. No, send you maybe honey and JJ Munaya and you're conscious about it or forget it. One thing I realized na I may motivating here, you know, no cantaman. Also, on market nation, use the resilience and the rate at which almost are building markets.
Yes.
I don't know if you've watched. Those are the things that attract money. You see, they are conscious about money.
They want it.
They want it. They are creating it. They want to see it. They want to smell it. Or the whole market. So, are they building it?
Stock you.
You see, like
next one.
Yes, and such a person, there's no way I own who seeking him. Oh yes, I mean, because that resilience no much over the years and within the shortest possible time. And also, we also have to one day penomo capital has been wiped out. But you see, so that is the point. I will say, you have to be resilient about it. Crash it. There are periods that you calm down. And no does not stop you. Say you can't start from somewhere again. But that mindset again, now you put in your subconscious mind. Say I was say me jina me now. So I was say me. When say obi afraid. Oh, where they are so sorry. Then people start showing up. Yeah. Say a buy and then I for donation. You see. So people when they're putting donations are air coso, and those are the things that we want to see in our lives in 2025. That spirit and power of resilience, and then I try to seek. Think about Obu has some tuna is end of the world for such a person. And Otis no matter whatever you do, Sikana you na tona be good account and answer about fear. You see, so those are the things I want us to prepare our minds before discuss the issues with financial literacy. I believe say we are talking to a mindset elevating. The last point I'm say in your mother dane in your maybe or na just as we said no let's do away with them. Now who say we should have that growth mindset.
But what if I like them all?
What's if what?
I like them all. I like them all.
Oh yes, I mean if that is the case, I find that is cool. That means you are combining everything because you have to attract money and that energy now the shame or no. Say energy's ability to do work. Until once you are putting that energy, definitely there should be something coming out of that for you. And your best stress sika seven common na this year these are the things that your person fan guide here mama and may fan your ma enchetre home be brave. Let's do away with certain things. Whether it is personal belongings, you clear them out, make room in your house, in your homes, once you are giving out to somebody, the person needs more than you do at your level. So let it go. Then you are creating room for the new ones that you are thinking about. And that's how we grow. You get it? Be more or a stagnant ukradimu the ding sign. These are the issues the new opportunities, the new realities, And that will be for the year as we are moving on. So we need the big idea. It's as we build our weekly segment, I'll be checking whether you are holding on to these principles.
Because by the end of the day, it was a shegu.
That's the point. Yes.
You have to show everybody that.
You have to show evidence. Yeah, but
I'm not in home, Mr. Julius.
There should be some progress. This year, we should make money. And we'll make money in this room. Now we are going to the practical things that I want us to talk about.
Do we need a pen?
You remember free my calculation. It's a this year, the best in as much as a literacy, the tips and all that, and it's 14 they can practice it wherever they are. But the studio say about savings. Okay. We want to show our viewers and listeners and yes say into this year no we'll do savings.
Walk the talk.
Yes, we'll walk the talk. Now the mechanism in the savings number say and you need full house, so we'll decide. Maybe we'll have to discuss. So what we'll do is that each day beyond we are building up the days. Now, you started in 10, but still I will make it up.
Yeah.
Every day we'll save the amount of the day, the dates that we are in.
So if every first is 1 CD.
Yes.
Second is 2 CD.
We are going to build a commonwealth, and we are
it's every Monday we are.
Yes.
Yeah, from Gum.
Female be a chairman. I don't know if
no, she is good with money. I think Fema is good with money.
Yes, yeah, so she can. Yes.
Maybe I'm not the mommy. My name is Secretary. And you know, so we're going to create a group.
So let's do that. Even that theory, and I want us to practice and see by the end of the year.
30 days.
Yes.
30 cities.
Yes. No. There be you are picking it 1 a compounding interest.
I don't get it.
Okay, let me take it.
Okay, so
down.
January 1st is 1 CD.
January
2nd is 2 CDs. January 3rd is 3 CDs.
Yeah.
So by February 1st it's like 31 CDs.
No. Yeah, we're building it up. So January 1st is 1 CD. On the 2nd is 2 CD, but we'll add up.
And so it's become 3 CDs. Then 3 CDs plus the 3rd day.
You are adding it up.
It's not just say, let's do this calculation. So January 1st, me tia 1 CD. Second year 2 CDs. It's me do one never count 2 no man 3 CDs.
Yes.
Na third no. Na sano me tia 7 CDs and I me the 1 CD say I 4 CD. What am I doing?
So you still have to compound.
But to compound na me tia say.
Okay. Into one say your 31 days in January.
Yeah.
Ebi savings na ebia omoka say every month you be saving 100 cities into the 100 what do we get? We get 300 cities, which is woefully inadequate because say you're trying ama 30 days now see in 300 cities inflation and time value of money before I bosomeno ebesono that 300 cities it's not worth
what we wanted to get at the beginning
until you person build the value with the economy. And taking into consideration inflation and your mabo ebe cost run. In savings, all every time calculation and take care of inflation. But just what so that I'll get the real value of our money. Into the maker is in simple terms, every day you be saving the number of the day, but we will compound it as you be a boom. Into say January 1st, day one we are all saving 1 CD. So like we are 3 here, 3 cities. Day 2, which is 2nd January, we are saving 2 cities. But already, you are saving 3 cities. Into each of us,
2 cities, by 6 cities plus 3 cities, 9 cities.
Good.
Then day 3 cities. Into you add the 12 cities to the 9 cities.
You're now with me.
Okay.
So what I say. Into that is the simple logic. Into we have a long way to go. On said this, you're 360. This year is a leap, so it is 66 or 66. Yes, as we have a long.
Leap.
Okay, I'm saying last year. This is the leap, so this one is 365.
5 days.
365 days. And let's say we are 350 5 days. Into about 360. No.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if you are.
Yeah, I get it.
If you get it, then
no, because by the by August we'll be around 300 cities a day.
Good, but a bit will now compound it.
Na me bisa so you fan say
okay.
Compound December.
The target is that those who propose the theories and they say we can make about 66,000 out of what we are discussing.
We 3 people, or
each,
there's a.
If we're able to do at the end of the year, yes.
Mr. Jima,
yes.
You have opened my eyes wide.
Yes. You see, this year we want to make money. It's a principle now.
Yes, but only what that will be multi radio. Only mommy and now papa. Whoever you are listening with, this is a good thing. We're all learning. You can tell that I actually know absolutely nothing about what Mr. Jima is saying. But with this one, you don't need to break the bank. Obviously, it looks like it is so simple. Let's just get it in plain terms what he's talking about. I think we have 8 minutes or 7 minutes for Mr. Jima to explain. It's only what down for friend, friend sister. By the end of the day, the sister.
Okay, ABENA me funny view.
Okay.
Because today is 20th, but we are talking as if today is first. No. Think first and then you budget 1 city.
Okay, together send the 20th. You'll be at the 20 cities, baby.
Yes.
By then, now you tier 1, 2, 3, 4.
Me additions, in January alone, each will contribute 495 cities.
But because it's not coming so big,
but I hope you are getting it.
Yeah.
Because we are adding it up into first 1 city, second 2 city plus the 1 city, 3 city, then third is
6 cities plus the 3 cities. Fourth is 12,000 plus the. Then.
So once we do that compounding, we are saving 495 cities
per person.
Per person. We have a commonwealth. We are building capital. I don't know if
I do get it.
If you are you getting it?
Yeah.
But I trust on the at the end of the month, because you every day. Next week, made me 495 beba.
So be on 495.
Yes, be on 495.
Yes. That's an year 495 in January. No. February started
now you build it. Your 495 end of January 31st. Yeah, 12 days in so. Until February 1st February be 32.
32 cities.
So 32 cities.
32.
Yes.
31st January.
Days, plus what we have already.
32 cities. Then second
33. I hope you are getting it.
I get it. It is a one first kind of bank in cases are now palia at the end of the month to okay, that means because February has lesser days, it will be less than 490.
Yes. But because we are adding on, we will still be making more money. Because February, 1 CDB, we are doing 30. So 31, 32. We have the number of days in a month. You do March will get us because you do 32. February is 32, so we are so March
probably like
40 or 50 or something. So at that time, we will be adding 50 cities each day. So 50 and I hope you are getting it.
I feel like hey, because every day when I get better, 67 today, 69, 100.
Okay, you do baby. Now say yeah, bra. You baby, I need how much money we can.
Or we can just start afresh again.
No, you start afresh. You best say we say no.
Yeah.
Because the principle in this thing.
Okay, this is pure like mathematics.
Yeah, this is pure math. And upeso unyesika sene mekaya no. It's not for the weak-minded person. So unyawari say unyesika. And as person okoye other. Network market people keep money in cryptocurrency and they lose it.
None else will be a child.
So
hey, December cash out kafa. Just 4 years. That was so I'm out of here.
And this is far better than obey 100 cities per month, 200 cities per month flat. Again, it can is far better than treasury bills. I'll be amount 27%. Obey na 32 cities, 7 cities, or the 100 come. Yes, that's what is going on. And see, if you really want to make money, you have to sacrifice.
32 cities.
Yes. And because 27% for 3 months, and the 27 divided by 3 months times your principal. It will be in a sika kitu bi na oye den. Unya but no because treasury bills yes it's safe because you get your money. So only if you do sika na be.
As a wa should am pay for so
but the pay for so we want to see money. Yes. And Osha in a day we sometimes we spend 500, 300, 400 in every day. You don't really check.
In every day.
Yes. Now go to order papaya and say pizza and as you care, so those are both cheap. So yeah, what I will encourage is say you better discipline. If only we can be disciplined, even to June or Krana, we see a lot of money. And I want us to test.
We're doing this.
Yes, we just have to do.
We have to. I really want to.
Actually, let's do it and see. This year will be better. 495. Until you do my frame, I be keep your money. It's just to make it easier. No, remember frame I work or be year compounding. No, maybe by February, you know how much in total will contribute.
Mr. What's the don't pay time wasting?
No.
495
Yes. It's February or your company who how much you will do then we'll put it in. It's if minim senior now. It's like a pay money box or something, but if you have to keep it in a bank or something or Momo or something, which is
any passport. I didn't be
by now diplomatic passport. I say so that is the eye opener. I want us to test this principle. Now the Bianca say savings, but we don't really see.
Let's try for ourselves.
Yes, let's try for ourselves. Let's personalize in Pacho. It's very simple. Yeah, I did a number of days in the year. No, we are just building that compounding. If you can, you see can inform boom. Just say be ya obi to me atu susuni bi. Ehu si can any mono. It's in the air ne kakanka. To so we 1 city. January 1st is nothing. Second 2 CD. But as we are prolonging, na emu year denen. But I'm many more year because anyanya bosome so we make some money. And it is also a saving stuff from somewhere. Adia ye kano welcome do. I say you can do it.
You can start from 50.
Yes, start from somewhere. Yes.
20% now compounded kwa. You also reach your level.
Be able to reach your level.
Yeah.
But because remember say we are on the same formal sector. At least every month we can make that money or set aside that money now they are ashamed because you improving trade for say it is so easy and possible to be richer. This year, like I said, no. But before we do that, no more maybe so let's free ourselves up. Now you say you pay growth mindset. If you want to grow, you put in some work. You only have yourself. That's why we do our research. Now if you know the ABC and I say the AB will come to share, but we want to practicalize the theories and then come back say and I see I'll say budget. This Christmas I spent a lot of money, but what I did was that maybe I make sure first because I want to see where the money goes. Yes. So and you want to be no more, you know. So anytime I come out, I want to go out or buy something or metnase na matro. Now me the figures are shown. Then I move out. And so once I go out, then I'm say me yes and I'm my way can say me to say I know say this is where the monies are going. I don't know.
Now check you and who said it.
Yeah, means I've really spent.
Who's that picky? Oh yeah, not picky.
Yeah, but the beauty of it is that you can track your expenses, and that's what we are encouraging. It's a banner but this year we want to practicalize savings and the simple principle and my discussing. Next week we'll come and see say let's show evidence or show workings. We are doing it.
Yeah, every week we'll come and show evidence.
Yes,
I think we should make every Wednesday every Monday the day of accountability.
Yes.
Because that is the only time we will all be in the room together.
Will do their calculations for the week or are they up? Then we'll know how much you bring on board. Well, it's here for you can
even join us.
So yes, if you want to join us, because the objective is that by the end of the year and we'll build some huge capital. Now from savings we look at investment and that capital this year no we able to get some assets be a bit generate sika ediamaye. Once we build a capital, we put it into an asset sika bedding. Then be yendi. Hey, na episode di.
The be Jufemo real estate.
And they say
Julius Freeman Moe.
Into years it will because at the end of the year, not yet principal name is 60,000 abena. That
per
money,
person.
yes, per person. So we have a long way to go. And see, if we make that money, you let me say, if we want to invest in the transport sector, which is Uber, you can get
like 2 or 3.
And what we are doing is I want to earn a passive income. You are home, you are working.
Aww.
Now other income coming in, the burden on your salary, and that's how we build life, we grow.
Abusia, ever since Mr. Julius came here, today is the very first time I can say that I am very happy to meet Mr. Julius. Very, very happy because I mean, he has just opened my mind. My future Uber drivers, make sure you don't mess with my car. Ain't nobody got time for that. Abusia, I had an ABC today. The conversation was good. It was lively. It was educational. Save this year. Save. You don't need sikadaima. You say in kitting. Little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Yeah, kwa no siaka sebo. Me did you bro. Me did the abnormal. Ochna all my